believe we got everything.
You are live. Hi, Kay.
Hi,
How
how are
are
you?
you? It's so good to see you.
Oh, you likewise. It's so great to be with you tonight and get to play a little bit. It's been a busy summer for me.
I have been thinking about you so much. You're going to have to fill everyone in on what's been happening for you since the last time we had you visit with us. It's a
Yes,
lot.
just keep on rolling, baby. Just gotta. I like to say I'm just beating it out, really.
Mhm.
Um, but
Exactly.
it's great to be here with you tonight. I know that busy with kids for you in the summertime as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask you, how long can we have you for? Because I know you've got a really special little guy that you probably have to get back to since it's the evening there on the East Coast.
Well, I'm
What's
pretty
my
lucky
what's
right
my
now.
time length?
Well, we are pretty lucky because we're a little closer to grandma now, so she can take care.
Oh,
And you've got me for a full project. I think I've got a lot to make. I have it in my brain, but we'll see
oh,
how it comes
good.
out. You know,
I love
I like to
that.
surprise myself too. So, like I did last time, I kind of waited to kind of throw out the beads and everything, and have
Mhm.
something fun to make.
So you guys, since the last time we saw Kay, she has moved her store twice.
Again.
She has moved her entire home and is not completed moving. She's mid move and
I'm
she is still smiling, and I am highly impressed because I remember moving from Arizona to California, and that was just me and my family, not a business too, and it was really hard. So I'm very impressed that you're still standing and making it work. Although
oh, thank you.
I'm not shocked because you're one of those people that just puts one foot in front of the other and keeps on going.
Well, that's how life is, you just take it a day at a time, you know.
Yeah, right.
Um, just like jewelry, it's a bead at a time. I relate a lot of my when I make jewelry is just kind of like my life. Like the last great bead, I did organized chaos, and
I thought that was so cute. Hey, what's your background made out of? I see it
um,
sometimes and I just think it's so beautiful. Is it a cloth or a canvas? What
do
is
you
that?
guys want? Should I give away the secret?
Yes, I want to know what it is.
All right, it's an awesome shower curtain.
Really? I would have never guessed. That's so smart. Isn't
You
that
know,
smart, you guys?
it has hooks up top, so you can just hook it right up easy.
It's beautiful. And I think it's really nice to have all that color behind you. It makes
Oh,
you sort of pop out,
well,
which
thank
is
you. It's my favorite. I had changed it a little bit, and now I'm back to this one because it's just one that I just really caught my eye too.
yeah, it's great. It's I've been wondering for months now since you got it. I'm like, what is that?
I
How
was
do
keeping it a secret a little bit just for fun.
uh,
I've had people asking.
as you can ask anyone around here that watches me regularly, I'm terrible with secrets. So if there's a secret, I'm sure I will figure out a way to tell everybody what it is.
Well, it was you, so it was for you, Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Kay.
And
So
and
Kay
your
and I
box is
go,
on the way. I'm so sorry your box didn't make it, and it was more just a thank you for being you. You do so much as well, and I know I work with you a bit in the background. Besides hanging out here today, and so just a fun box. Okay, and it does
yeah.
have a little theme related to go with the Be Kind kit as well, so a little quick and
Ooh.
easy necklace that maybe you and the kids can pull together.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I will. Hopefully, Kay sent me a box and it didn't make it here today, but hopefully it'll get here in the next few days. And then I'll probably hop on Friday and take a look at what's in the box with everybody. And then some big
Have a
people are
little box
saying,
opening.
look at Thomas. Thomas has known me forever. He says, don't let Sarah know your secrets.
Well,
That's
it's okay. Sometimes you gotta let them slide every once in a while.
Hey, did you know that Thomas and I have worked together for like 24 years?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm thinking I've known you guys for like at least over half that, right?
At least. Yeah, your mom and you were doing bead shows with us in Virginia. I think it was maybe Vienna. Like a bead society show, maybe sometimes in Maryland too, at the greater
that armory. It was at the like the DC Armory. Did you go there?
I think so. Yeah, just years and years we go back. And your mom goes back with Mike and Scott, the owners of Softflex, even further. So we have a long-standing relationship with Stars, Beads, and Clasps, and love to support you guys. So let's flip our cameras and take a look at what you have in front of you, and then I'll show you guys what I have in front of me as well. And we sent Kay our Be Kind design kit. And it looks like she opened it up and started playing around a little bit with it.
Well, I had to do a little something. I'm going to take this off here.
Gosh, those colors look so pretty.
Well, teal is my favorite. And so you got a good touch with that one on this kit. Yellow isn't one of my normal ones, but.
Right.
But that's okay. I had some fun soaps I had made, and you know what? I was playing around, and I had done a challenge on my Bead With Me show, and so we created, just a fun bracelet, and I started using some of the components already from the Be Kind kit. So like this little piece of honey right here, those were some good ones. So
yeah. I love that. That's so pretty. Will you post a picture of that in our VIB group or send me a picture?
Yeah, and see, I popped that little charm on there that had come in the kit as well. So in that fun, I don't know if this came, I had a lot of little packets.
It came in there, I think.
Okay. So there was
are those chain or are those just big jump rings?
This is chain. I love chain.
I know you do a great job with chain.
And so just kind of, when people feel like, I only have like one of these things, and you don't feel like you have a lot, or, just those leftovers, you can kind of see that, this one doesn't have really a repeating bead. It has a couple focal sections, Yeah,
that can really scare people to try to like make something that's asymmetrical, but still feels good and looks good. I think that looks
feels balanced still, So
did you say you made soap?
Yeah, this is a soap that I had made with essential oils, and they had bees on them. I was like, oh, that would be a good little background.
When are you finding time to make soap? Is my question.
This is something that I had before my move. So I had it in a tray and it got transported with my beads.
I see. That's good. I was like, are you staying up in the middle of the night and making soap? Because I can't imagine where you find
the only time I have is for making all these kits right now.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. Yeah, we have Customer Appreciation Week is coming up next week, you guys. It starts on Monday. And Kay is part of it, as well as 9 other companies. And it kicks off at 12:30 Pacific time on Monday in our Softflex VIB group. It's the only place to see all of the content is in our Facebook group. So you have to join the group to see it all. But Kay is going to be on. I'm looking. Stars Beads is at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, which will be July 27th. And you can get the whole calendar in the Facebook group now in the announcement section if you want to kind of plan out what you're going to try to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Kay still has some kits, so she'll be able to show some of those to us as well during the show, so you can get kind of a better view of what it is that she's selling for her demonstration. This is looking pretty sweet, Kay.
I'm kind of getting it lined up so we can kind of imagine what we're going to do here. So and again,
yeah, yellow is not one of my favorite colors for beading. It is one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, and I was going to say, you love this color though.
Yeah, I do. And this year I have found it to be so much fun to use yellow in beading and to challenge other people to try to use yellow in their beading too.
Right. Get us all sucked in. You got me here too. I'm trying to work in yellow, and I definitely don't normally work in yellow.
It's such a sweet pop of color. And I think after the wild year and a half we've had, it just brings a lot of joy. In everywhere I see yellow, I just feel like it brings that little bit of joy that I'm needing.
I agree. Well, I love your term of, the joy of beading. That's exactly, what we want to bring here. All right, I'm laying this part out, but I want to show off this part here because I want you to imagine this necklace in case, this runs like forever to kind of make this, so I don't want to take too long. But I pulled some of these other components. I don't think you can see that well in this tray. I love this. I asked my son what some of his favorite beads were from this kit, and he loved, of course, one of these. And his favorite one was this big honker. I mean,
the big yellow one.
Yeah.
Kids
so I told him I'd use it in my design.
Kids know joy when they see it in a bead.
Right.
Or anywhere in life.
So having a little having girls is fun, but having boys is like completely different.
Yeah, I know. I'm learning. I've got a 2-year-old boy now, and it's so funny to see the differences between them. But he really loves beads just as much as the girls do, which is fun. I don't know if it'll always stay that way or if he's just interested in it because I am, and he's interested in me, but we'll see.
That is quite a fascination early on, right? What's mom doing? I don't know how you keep up with all that you do being mom too.
Yeah, it's been a great summer. Last year was really hard with school and trying to keep up with work and school both. I'm not sure how the fall is going to be. I'm still kind of holding my breath.
I'm a little nervous myself. Are your kids going to school?
We still don't know. Yeah, I think there's an option. There's 2 options, but they haven't really explained the options clearly because they don't know what they are.
I agree.
I'm waiting to hear more. And just kind of keep a, ear to the ground as to what's going on out there. And we'll decide how we feel once we get a little closer. We've got about a month before school starts.
I'm feeling the same way here. Not sure. I'm on the fence. Like I definitely, want them to get the socialization they need.
Yeah. No, it's important. But it's also important that they don't get sick. So it's just kind of difficult.
Right. I definitely share that mom anxiety with you. Yeah. So I'm pulling some of this chain here, and I'm going to I don't think I can zoom in anymore, but I'll bring it up a little closer. But what I'm going to do today is I'm taking, if you guys are, I'm playing around here, getting things laid out, but I want to make a little tassel. But if you guys have little caps like this, okay, I'm going to show you how we can make a fun tassel out of this.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to take some little bits of chain and cut some pieces up of it. We're going to cut up 5 because we've got 5 little rings here.
Okay.
And, I'm just cutting an arbitrary length here.
Yeah.
You can make them longer or shorter.
Are you going to do the same length for every one, or are some of them going to be different lengths?
I think in this particular case, I'm going to do all the same length, except for maybe the middle.
Okay.
So
that's good. So is your store going to be open to the public, or are you going to remain only online?
Right now, I plan on remaining online, just with things the way they are. Yeah. I mean, that's the plan anyway. But I'm still kind of moving in and stuff, so I've got some time to kind of, I feel,
settle in.
Yeah. I don't want to rush into anything.
Yeah.
Right now, because we're a little, things are a little looser down here than I'm comfortable with sometimes. So
yeah, I hear you.
It's still weird going out.
Yeah.
I know not everybody feels that way. Especially because we're in a beach area too, and so that really but at least people are outside, so I try to always pretty much spend a lot of time outside.
Yeah, outside's pretty good. I don't mind outside at all. I do feel a little nervous when I go inside anywhere. So I understand that. And we're definitely seeing more of a breakout again here in California. So we're being pretty vigilant that we don't have to go into that lockdown mode again, because that is the worst.
Yeah, that wasn't not fun at all. All right, guys, if you guys get frustrated with trying to make your chain all the right size, sometimes I put a pin through the one side and then kind of hang it, and that can help you, cut the right length.
Great tip. And now you're near the beach, which is so fun. We have a little beach here too that we just love.
I've been seeing all your beach pictures. I was wondering what little pocket you were in there.
Yeah, our little town is located on the Carquinez Strait, which feeds into the bay that everyone knows of for San Francisco. Okay. And so it's like sort of like a big river almost. Like you can see the other side, but it's a pretty wide expanse of water. And there are little pockets and beaches throughout my town that are public shore. And so you can just, walk over and enjoy it's kind of like a river beach. It's a mixture of salt water and fresh water because they're mixing together and then entering into the ocean.
Ooh, I just threw my chain here.
So sometimes you'll even see sea lions or, really interesting ocean animals.
Sea lion. That's awesome. That's different.
Yeah, their little heads will pop up. And you'll also the salmon run down river here. So that's a big deal when that happens. And it's really fun. I have never lived by water. I've always been a desert girl. And when I lived in Montana, there's no water nearby.
Where in Montana were you?
I was raised in Billings, Montana.
Really? Oh my gosh! My entire family. I mean, we're in the Virginia. We were in the Virginia area my whole life, but both my parents met in Montana, in Butte and Livingston.
Oh, really? Montana. I had no idea.
That's so crazy. I mean, I always feel like that's so far out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really lovely. I spent winters in Montana and summers in Arizona growing up.
Very different.
the worst of both worlds, but yeah, so I love Montana.
What do you like better then?
I chose Arizona, for most of my adult life. And I'm more of a city girl at heart, I think. So it made more sense for me to live in a city area. Kelly's asking what area of Virginia. She grew up in North Carolina.
I was in Vienna, Virginia.
Which is so pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it still had that small town feel, which was really nice. But, it's also one of the most expensive areas just like California. So
Yeah.
it
was hard.
Especially when you can choose to live at the beach. So
right.
That's why I chose to get up and go. And, you only live life once. And so you got to try something.
Yeah. And where did you end up moving to again? You're in North Carolina now, right?
South Carolina, but I'm right on the border. So I can be in North Carolina in about 10 minutes or so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you've got some family support there now, which is so important when you have kids.
Yeah. And cost of living is just so different, and and so we're super excited for the transition. And moves aren't always easy, as you know.
Yeah, I hear you. We've been shocked. I mean, we knew it was expensive here in the Bay Area, but yeah, it's like total different world when you actually get here and realize how much everything costs.
Yes. And, I couldn't really have any reason to really stay, I mean, it was just so expensive, and the shop had been there for so long. So it was kind of just hard to change that. But I felt like, things were kind of laid out, like our lease just happened to be up, at the end of the year. Right. So, I really feel like I just took advantage of that and just went with it, just kind of blindly, but, with full faith, we'll be all right.
So is that a piece of craft wire you're using?
Yes, I am using. Oh, no. Well, you know what? It's the antique brass, and I didn't have yours in a fine enough. I had it in a thicker gauge.
No worries.
Trying to find my Doflex. But it's actually, I only had head pins in this antique brass because I don't normally work in yellow myself.
Right. So show us what you're doing so that everyone can get a quick look. So you made a connector.
Yep. So I made what we call a link, and it's a little crooked right now. But we essentially made a loop on both sides. I attached a seed bead because I want this to be small. So when this hangs like this, it's going to come out here. And then I'm going to attach a little dangle here. So I'm going to take one of these head pins again and now attach the first little. Oh, I think it just, the beach here, it just starts pouring down rain at just random times.
Maria says Softlex plays well with other wires, so don't worry. So true.
It's so true.
You can use it
you never, how your stash goes. You just never have the right,
I know,
gauge or size or length, or, it's always something.
Especially if you're moving.
Right. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what box is that in? Because I don't have the house. And so I have some of our home items here at the store too.
It's insane.
So we're packing it tight. So I decided this is the little dangle I wanted to put on there.
Pretty.
Okay. So wire wrapping, when you're doing it, you guys, remember to attach it. Okay.
Right.
I don't know.
How many times have I done that? How many times? Give us a thumbs up or a heart if you've made a wire wrapped link or dangle and forgot to attach it and had to start over.
It's the wire wrap to nowhere.
Right.
You know?
Oh, so many times I've done that.
Yes, because obviously the goal of the wire wrap is so that there is no opening. Okay, and so you can
Mhm.
you
It
can know
directly
that it's
connects.
secure. Yep. All right, so this is going to be how my dangles look. I don't know if we can see that.
Yeah.
I'll go this way.
Yeah, when you hold still, we can see the best. Oh, bring it up a little closer.
Not
It wants to focus on those beads in the background. There you go. Looks great.
okay.
So you're going to
I
do
love
that
these
3
little
times
steel
over?
beads. Yep, I'm going to do this 4 more times.
Okay.
I've got all my chain cut, and so I'm just going to wire wrap here for just a minute. And I hear you have a new kit coming out.
Oh, yeah. I have some new stuff I can show for sure while you're working on that.
Yeah, we're going to go through the repetitive process over here.
All right. Let me focus in over here. So first, I just wanted to look at our Customer Appreciation Week calendar and make sure that you guys have this on your radar. Starts on Monday, 12:30 PT, and it goes all the way through Friday for the after party. We're going to have some fantastic guests next week in our VIB group. So make sure you join the Facebook group, print out your schedule. You can watch everything on replay there. You don't have to be there live. I know some of you work or have other things happening, so don't feel like you have to be there. And we will just have a really fantastic time. So Kay opened our Be Kind design kit, and she's using some parts and pieces to make her design with that. We have our new Summer Rain design kit available now. We only have a handful of these left. This will be revealed next Wednesday. It's going to be a show at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time next Wednesday. This particular show will be across all of our platforms, YouTube, our regular Facebook, and then our Facebook group as well. And it will be not just Kristen, but Kristen and myself both opening up the Summer Rain kit, which is unusual. Usually it's just me, and we'll both be making from it. So it's going to be a really fun, special show, and we're super excited. Anytime Kristen and I can be together, it's a lot of fun. She was supposed to be here today. Well, we were supposed to meet with Kay last week, and it just didn't work out. So we rescheduled, and now Kristen's on vacation this week. If you've been wondering why she's not here for the live beading party, that is why. She's taken a little breather with her family, and hopefully having just a really lovely week off from work for the summer. So while she's been gone, Thomas and Damien and I have been up to our eyeballs getting everything set for the new sale today. And we have a good sale for you this week. We are doing our spring summer 2021 quad. When you buy the quad, you get the Butterfly Garden Bead Mix for free. This is the bead mix that was in our customer appreciation kit that's sold out. We have a limited quantity of them as an overrun. And so you can get this beautiful mix for free. You can also just purchase 1 or 2 if you wanted more beads to work with. We will do a contest or a giveaway, I should say, not really a contest, with our customer appreciation kit. So it's kind of a nice way to get some more beads. And then we have all those new butterfly parts too. We've got our little toggle clasps from Tiara Cast. We added these cute little butterflies. I have been obsessively wearing my butterfly earrings from last week. They match everything I've decided. I've worn them like every day. I dropped one on my driveway going to pick up my grocery order, and was so happy when I came home and saw it sitting there on the driveway and found it. I need some of those little ear stoppers for my earrings for sure to like stop that from happening again. Super cute. I just made a necklace today. You can see part of it on Facebook Reels. I took a tassel from our Lakeside Tassel kit and or set, I guess I should say. Used one of those beautiful moths from Tierra Cast, and then I strung some beads that I had left over from my renewal design kit and added in some of those great Tierra Cast spacer beads. I'm in love with those lately. And then I finished it off with that butterfly toggle. And I'm kind of smitten with that cute little design to match this top that I have on. I always feel like I have so much jewelry. You'd think I could match anything. And then I look through my jewelry box and I'm like, nothing looks just right. So I have to make something new today. Which seems
I go the other way around, I'll make like a new piece of jewelry and then you got to go shopping for clothes.
Ooh, that's fun too.
Right? Can we go that way? Because I'm loving that color that sold out for your customer appreciation.
Oh yeah, this is kind of your color.
Yeah, totally my colors right there. I'm loving that.
Yeah, I like it. I think like this yellow, if you do end up getting the quad with the mix, you can mix in some of the yellows with like the reds or the purples and play with that color mix. And then obviously the pink and the purple will be real easy. And this tanzanite works really well with purples. It's really, really pretty. So the wire color makes the beads really pop out. So that could be really, really fun to play with. Well, I'm excited to see how this tassel is going to turn out.
I'm pretty
coming
going one time around.
Okay.
I liked all of your designs that you were making.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just do maybe a quick something while I'm sitting here. Keep everyone entertained, right?
Right. So, well, creating every day, that's pretty much a design a day, I like to say.
Yeah. Now, how often are you doing a live show now, and when is it? Where can everyone find you?
I've been still kind of deciding when should I go back to work here. Well, I've been doing so many things with, between the Great Bead and with you guys, and so that's been really keeping me busy. So I'm popping back on now here. Actually, starting next Monday, I was going to do my normal Monday through Thursday. I'm going to be with you guys on Tuesday, and then on Monday, I'm actually doing my kit opening for Kay's Creative Kit, which I don't have any more of those, and it's called Shine On.
How often do you put a kit out?
As often as I can get one together, because those are one of those kind of a special box that's specially curated of kind of some of the things that I'm finding fun and interesting. And I tried to send you guys a little some of that too. So
oh, good. Is that what's in the box?
There's a little bit. There's some different parts of from that kit that is in your box, and so.
Ooh, I'm gonna look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, so that's on Monday, and then what I do is I like to spend the week kind of playing with the kit then all week, and just making up some designs, and it's been a highly anticipated box since I didn't put it out regularly. I was kind of trying to do around once a month, but that's hard when I create such a big kit and a lot to coordinate.
Yeah, you're like a one-person show over there too, right? So that's a lot.
Well, and just learning that, it's okay to have a different pace, I think that as long as your people just know, sometimes, good stuff comes with time, and, realizing that, we're only all one person, right? And oftentimes we all feel a little bit, like pulled in so many directions. And so this is what, supposed to be the fun part, right? And so I always think the universe gives you what you need, when you need it. So
Yeah, for sure.
ooh, look how fun yours is coming out.
And I think it would be totally okay to maybe just do a video once a week, until you feel like you're in a space where you want to do it
Yep.
regularly.
And that's exactly what I was doing. So during my move, I've been going on Mondays. Because I feel like I kind of need it too. I need my beat therapy as well.
Mhm.
Just getting a chance to sit down and think about other things other than the present. Finding the new school and finding new everything. As you probably remember, all too well, you got to
Oh,
find new doctors, pediatricians,
yeah.
dentists,
Mhm.
and just especially right
Mhm.
now, since we're in a new area with dealing with new things in the world, and so
Mhm.
you want to have those
A
kind of
lot.
things in place.
Yeah, it's a lot. Someone asked if I could show my bracelet. So I was showing it and I just wanted to talk about it for just a second. I made this in one of the Great Bead extravaganzas. I don't remember which one. I think it was fall.
Can you believe it? Hard to keep up with those now.
I know. Yeah, the Great Bead Extravaganza has just taken off on full flight, and it has kept all of us so busy this year, but in the best possible way. And
Yeah.
so I think I made that bracelet last fall. You can still find that tutorial by going into the Great Bead Extravaganza's Facebook group and searching for Sawflex, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it if you go in the Wayback Machine. You'll be able to locate it. I saw someone was disappointed about seeing the mix. I am sorry if you wanted to wait till Monday to see everything that was in the kit. There are other things in the kit besides the mix. It's just one component of the kit. So hopefully it wasn't too shocking to see what what the mix looks like. Thank
Hey,
you,
you
Maria.
gotta have some surprises sometimes,
I know. Yeah, it just happens. And you can get the mix for free this week if you buy the quad, or you can just purchase it yourself if you want to. So I just started working on a little component here. I was thinking about how much I love purple and red together. And so I've got some
Ooh.
purple wire and threaded it through a 2x2 millimeter Sawflex crimp tube and crimped it down on either side. And I attached this really pretty gray tassel that's in the mix. But you could attach other things down there as well, like one of these little butterflies could be cute, or one of the little dragonflies, depending on what it is you're wanting to create. And now I think I'll start working on what do I want up here on the top.
I always like challenging myself, trying to use all the pieces.
Oh yeah, some people I'm just impressed at how well they use up the beads in the kits.
Yeah.
They do such a good job, and it can turn into just tons and tons of designs because there's so many beads
Well,
in the kits to use up.
well, sometimes you just only need a few, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, yeah, especially with Sawflex, if you're leaving some of the wire showing, you end up not needing nearly as many. Ooh, I
Ooh,
like
yeah,
these
look.
metal spacer beads that are in this mix. Are going to look great with this tiara cast ring.
Oh, I love their stuff.
I do too. One of these days, you're going to have to come out here and visit us.
I
And
love that you're in wine country, so
I
definitely.
know. Yeah, Nile is coming in September, and we're putting together a little picnic dinner with him in Sonoma. And Kate
Ooh.
is going to come up maybe, and Tracy is going to come down from Santa Rosa, and we're going to all hang out.
Oh my goodness. Well, we gotta get our across the country tour sometime, right? When we
Oh,
start doing our in-person stuff, right?
yes. Yeah. We're talking, you guys, about what we can do in person with the Great Bead Extravaganza. And there's some really, really fun ideas shaping up. So, because if you think about it, all the different places many of the presenters live are destination locations like wine country. Jamie lives in Hawaii,
That's right.
and Kay
Awesome.
now lives in a beach town on the East Coast. So, you know, that's exciting. Let's
So
see
we
who
have
else.
the West and East, yeah, both West and East Coast, right?
Jill is in Colorado. Beautiful. Just all over. So lots of
Yeah,
good spots we could meet up and have
yeah.
fun.
Any votes, guys? Right?
Yeah, let us know I mean, I think everyone's
Where in the country should we go? You got to put in your votes.
I think everyone's going to say Hawaii.
I would think Hawaii. I mean, aren't you gonna say Hawaii? Come
Yeah,
on.
I am. I vote Hawaii.
I'm voting Hawaii too. I'm definitely on board with that.
So I'm going to flip back over to you because I think your tassel's done, right?
Yeah, I was kind of deciding what now all the quick attachments. So you can see now I've attached all the, let's see if I can hold it up any better than this here. So you can really get the view of a tassel. It's not good, this angle here. Let's see if I can hold it up onto my, all right.
Oh, it's so pretty. And that's just like a bead cap, right?
Yeah, so that's the bead cap that came in your kit.
Wow, I love that. What a great use for it.
I just wire wrapped a little seed bead because I didn't want it to be big, but instead of hooking a jump ring, I could have done a jump ring, okay, but I wanted just a little add of color, too, okay, and then I added the little drops there, and there were 5. Now I could certainly add something in the center here. I think I could add something. Maybe I could add something in the center there. So now it's how do we want to connect the whole necklace,
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show, I always think that's kind of a different, way to use a cap.
Yeah, I love seeing stuff like that. Because I like
when you only have one,
Yeah. I like to turn them on their side sometimes and use them as connectors, but I haven't used them to make a tassel. That's really a unique way to use it.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'm gonna see. Maybe I'll make a loop. Trying to decide how I want to do the whole rest of the necklace. I was thinking of, I love these rings that were in the kit here.
Julie Peterson says, how about Tucson during the beach show in February? That is on our radar, Julie.
That's a good call, Julie. We are used to all going out there actually during that time.
We are actively having conversations about that specific time. So if you live in that area, I think you live in the Phoenix area, right? Keep your ear to the ground because we may just have something
up our sleeves.
Something up our sleeves, yeah.
All right, I think we'll add a little dangle here. So I'm gonna add, because I just love chain. So I used a chain like this when I did this effect. So when I did the great bead, I did what I call the gathered chain effect. And so you can catch that technique.
Which, by the way, I talk about on a regular basis because we have so many big lampwork beads in our collection, and sometimes we'll have them for sale on our live sales. And I'm always like, this is a perfect bead for that design. They did with the gathered chain.
but now you can see it on something smaller, you know, because sometimes when you just, you kind of want that, you know, cap look, but, you know, you just, let's see, I want to put a little bead here. But, you know, finding the right one or the right style or what, you know, whatever. All right, where'd my tassel go? All right, so right now I'm thinking about putting this in the center and seeing how we can attach a little something to right here. And all right, and then I can decide on the length. So I've just kind of attached the chain to it. So we'll have one coming down the middle, and I think maybe we'll try this. I don't think I have a long enough head pin to do that design. All right, so I'll have to do a loop here.
Make it work. Make it work.
Well, one of the things about wire is you can kind of make your own style of chain, you know, so a beaded chain or hooking your links together. And I'm using really fine wire right now, so that's why another reason you would want to wrap. So then we can at least get it up to a loop and a little bit more finished to attach it to whatever you want to.
My demo camera just shut down.
Yeah. So welcome to technology, right?
I'm so over it.
Whoop. Yeah. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to attach maybe that one, I guess. Oop, I keep hitting that, sorry. You know how that goes too. You're trying to work so close to the camera. You know, you're doing so well with those reels here. I haven't touched into that much, but.
Have you tried doing one of those yet?
I haven't really a whole lot. I've looked to try to see, but not really tried much yet.
They're so much harder than they look. Because you have such a limitation on time. They can only be 30 or 60 seconds long. And it is much harder than it looks.
You can only speed it up so much too, right?
Yeah, well, I do 2 times speed right now, and that seems to be a sweet spot. 4 time was a little too fast, and it kind of got a little.
No, that allows you to go slower there, though, Sarah.
What was that?
Then you can move slower, so that when you go into high speed.
Yeah, but I can do 2 time, and that seems to be pretty perfect.
Oh, that's good to know.
So it's helped a lot, but it does take some time to figure it out. But they're a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. I've really enjoyed making them and thinking about what I can do in a 60-second tutorial.
I think that's kind of the fun challenge, and I think you're probably the perfect person since you work well on the fly.
Yeah. Hey, you're my on the fly sister. I think you're one of the.
You know it. I feel very, very likewise there, Sarah. I think of you.
We're so similar in that way. I think we both do best just sort of like plopping down with our beads and just having at it.
Yeah, like let's just go for it, you know. I haven't necessarily, you know, you're so good getting all that technology going, you know. I wish I was better.
Oh, what did I just do? I missed 2 of my beads. What on earth? Let me flip to my camera, you guys. This is so silly. I was just talking and chatting, and I crimped it, missing 2 of the beads. They're just sitting here. So now I have
an asymmetrical design and have it floating higher.
I have an asymmetrical design. I think that's just the way it was meant to be.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad.
Unintentional. No, it's not bad. It just shocked me because I thought I had all of my beads on there. But, you know, It looks good. It's fine.
Well,
No
and those are,
Say that again one more time.
I said those are those nice happy accidents.
Right. Yeah. No, I think
Right.
that's what designing on the fly requires, is the ability to not have too much ego that it may not turn out, and that would be okay.
Right. It's not going to be the end of the world. I like this teardrop. I think I'm going to stick maybe this teardrop in there.
I have a question here from Kelly saying, are you using the soft flex to wrap the beads? So,
okay, so the difference between maybe soft flex wire and hard wire, is that maybe her question, Sarah?
I think she was wondering if you were using wire or head pins, which she's using head pins today. You could use some soft flex wire as well.
It's one of those, what I had the closest that matched this color for me here. But yes, I would have used my soft flex, but it was too thick.
And Helen wanted to let you know that she really misses Kay's bead with me.
Oh,
so glad that you're here today.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm sorry, I can't see any of these comments on this different stream, so it's not quite the same.
Lydia mentioned that I broke the Tucson secret.
Uh-oh. Who said that?
Keep a secret. I'm telling you, I just can't.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. You guys note that.
Yeah.
You guys want to get in on the end. Hit up Sarah. Or no, where's my little?
And Motorcraft says my happy accidents are more like trash it or cut it apart. Yeah,
oh, Emily. Well, you can always start over, Emily. Good to see you here.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's from Alabama.
So pretty, Kay. I can't wait to see how it all comes together.
All right, we're gonna see. All right, I think I've got my tassel part now.
You're a design whiz.
We'll see. We're just, oh, I kind of like that where it hangs there. I was just guessing. All right, here we go. Ready. Let's make a quick switch.
Ooh, look at that, you guys. I love the bead in the middle.
You know, it's kind of.
Everybody give us a heart or a thumbs up if you like where Kay is going with this design. So I think it's looking great.
And I love this ring right here.
That's a beautiful ring.
Yeah, that was in your kit.
I know. I'm fascinated with what's in our kit because I opened it a few weeks ago, but then I gave my bead mix to James because somebody needed some beads that they were missing, and he hasn't given it back to me. And I'm like, oh, that was in there too? I need to get my beads back.
Like, I totally missed that.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now I'm pulling out your metallic. I've got the antique brass metallic flex wire here.
Nice.
That I do have. However, where are my crimps? Here we go.
You're getting a lot of I love it.
Oh, good. I just wanted to show off the tassel today. Just showing how to use a cap, you know, a little different maybe than, you know, your traditional. And sometimes when we only have one, again, I know that sometimes that can be stressful, feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with one? Don't throw it away, you know, just collect all your onesies in a bag, you know, and then something will go together. I promise.
Yeah, for sure. You can also flip it, like I said, and use it as a connector in the center of like a bracelet or in the center of a necklace if you wanted to connect like a big dangle or tassel from just one side of the connector or one side of the bead cap.
Right.
Really handy.
All right. I love these little honeybees, so I'm going to use them in the necklace here. And I'm just going to string, you know, ideally, I probably would I might wire wrap this myself, but I think we'll, today we're going to do flex wire and string it up quick instead.
Nice.
that's one of the awesome things about Softlex. And people who watch me regularly, like I like my done by dinner designs.
Mhm.
That's what I call it. If it doesn't get done by dinner, it's not getting made. So
Yeah. No, I think that's what attracts me to beading, is that I can completely finish things in one sitting. And I'm less attracted to projects in beading that take longer than one sitting. Maybe it's my impatience. I'm not sure.
yeah, well, I think as long as we just recognize our style, nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah. And maybe I'll feel differently when I don't have small children and so much
That's
going
what
on.
I tell myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I find the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
I enjoy
funny.
doing all the crafting with Jonah. I see that you do
Mm-hmm.
a lot with yours.
Yeah, no, we definitely do. I feel like this last year was more challenging because of the school situation. I probably did less crafting than we ever have because it was just sucking so much of our energy and time to accomplish
Mm-hmm.
school.
Right.
But over the summer, it's been nice that we're getting back to normal. And it gives me a little bit of hope that eventually we'll get back to normal where I'm just the fun craft mom.
I like that job way better.
I love
Right?
that job. It's so fun. Yeah, but we do art journals, and we've been watching a lot of, or I've been watching a lot of Candy Cooper's Collage Club and getting ideas there.
Yeah, his
And
Saturday mornings. I think
yeah,
I'm probably watching with you.
I usually have to, she gets up pretty early, and
Yeah.
she's a lot earlier than I am, so I usually watch it on replay. But we've been doing a lot of that. And then just generally, the kids like to write stories and draw stories. And it's fun. It's definitely fun to see their
Well, it's nice that your
creativity.
kids have each other. I mean, so is it true what they say? Is is three like having two?
Yeah,
Well, maybe he's a
I
little
think
young
going
still.
to two was harder than going to three. um, for sure. And I think it's nice that they do all have each other. I mean, I don't know how it's been for Jonah, but it's a real challenge, if you don't have other kids to play with right now.
Yeah, I really feel like he's missing his a little bit of his socialization. I mean, just like
Uh-huh.
learning that, like how to make a friend, right?
Uh-huh. Just the
I mean,
basics.
all those things you were supposed to have learned in, almost kindergarten, and he only got like a half a year there, right? So it's
Yeah.
like,
And then they get the chance maybe on a playground, but it's so awkward in masks to like try to make a new friend.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so yeah, I
You're
feel you.
exactly right. All right,
I feel
I'm
you.
almost done. I think I'm just have a couple more crimps here, but this is how I'm going. And then I think I'm just going to add a chain and make it long so I can just put it right over my head.
Cool. It
And I'm
looks
putting little
great.
crimp covers on there. So this is going to be one side, and I'm going to match here on the other side. Just
Okay. I'm going to read a few comments while you're working on that.
yeah.
Maria says she agrees. It must be done in one sitting. She may not get back to it otherwise. I am totally on the same page. Karen says, I don't have the patience for bead weaving with seed beads. I like the satisfaction of my completed project finished in a day. Yeah, I feel the same way. I have a couple of fantastic peyote stitch kits from Jill Wiseman that I've just been sitting on. And I know I'll make them eventually, but it,
Yeah, they're so pretty. I like some of her rainbow ones, and just, but I know myself.
yeah, it's going to take some real, like, that's going to have to be a 2-week vacation when I
I
get
think
to
that
that
has to
project.
be like just a all girl vacation or something because
And it looks
there's
like
just no way.
Patty's with me watching on replay too, because Candy Cooper's on too early for her as well. Um, yeah, it's a great show. I enjoy spending my Saturday morning with Candy. She does such a nice job.
Well, I just love we all kind of watch each other a little bit, you know.
Yeah, no, I love watching all of you guys when I get the chance. It's always a treat to get to see what everyone is making. Robin says she loves bead weaving. I'm so glad that there are some out there because I like to admire bead weaving.
Yes.
It just isn't always my forte. And Diane says she loves how you constructed your tassel.
Oh, great. That's I love that flowy effect.
Yeah, Karen is mentioning that Candy used to be on at 10 a.m. Eastern, but now it's 8 or 8:30 Eastern, which over here is 5 to 5:30 Pacific
So
time, Karen.
you're definitely not going to catch it, are you?
So I'm definitely not catching it live. Yeah, it's a little too early. I bet when it goes around to winter, though, she'll probably pop on later. It's just because the sun comes up so early. I'm sure she's just trying to jam pack her day. And she has a little one too. So she's got a lot going on as well. And both Kay and I understand the juggling act that goes on when you're a working mom.
Full out, right? Just fill every minute possible. But I think that we must be the type of personalities that I think really like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Julie said she used to fight seed beads for years and now she's just obsessed. So we have something to look forward to, Kay.
Yes, there is a chance.
Yeah. Eventually, someday we'll go on a big bead retreat, Kay. Just you and I. And we'll do nothing but seed beading because we won't have any distractions.
So I have a secret. I have a great spa in Mexico that I really like to go to.
Really? That sounds nice.
And it's cheap enough. Cheaper than anything you could get here in the States.
Oh, well, that sounds good. Throw me an invite.
I was actually there right before they closed the borders for COVID last year. So I was literally on travel right before I was very close to afraid, are they going to shut us out, before we could get home. So we were one of those people scrambling a little nervous.
Jessica Hanks has a great suggestion. She bought one of Candy's kid mermaid kits and she's been having fun with her littles creating mermaids.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get trapped in Mexico. I mean, being trapped somewhere like really nice, okay.
Right, exactly. Well, it was a spa, but I'm sure they were gonna shut down that too,
Right. Yeah. And then what do you do? Oh,
yeah.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Like more massages, please. That's I guess.
They're like, nope, COVID. Sorry. No massage.
Yeah, they did. They closed down definitely shortly after we had left.
Oh, man.
But my mom and I have been going, or my mom certainly longer than I, but she's been going for over 20 years to this, this little town. So I'm not sharing it because you're gonna have to maybe follow us.
Ruth Ann says she loves these colors. These colors were in our Be Kind design kit, Ruth Ann. And so they aren't colors that Kay chose. She got stuck with them, but she's doing an amazing job with them. I love these two colors together.
I definitely don't normally do yellow. That is for sure.
I knew when we were doing a bee kit that everyone was going to think it would be yellow and black. And so I wanted to throw everyone for a little bit of a loop and throw in the turquoise.
That was perfect.
Yeah. A little more jewelry friendly.
Right. All right. I'm going to measure maybe 20 inches.
So she used some Softlex Metallics antique brass beading wire to connect from that jump ring up to the hive connectors on both sides. and she crimped and then put a crimp cover on it. I know we're not doing a really great job of talking about what we're making because we're so busy.
Yeah, we're truly catching up, you know. We don't get to socialize. We don't get out much. What can we say?
Right. Well, that's what these live beading parties are for. It's a nice time to just chat as well as make things.
All right, I'm just trying to find a ring that, of course, is like the right size.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind
that's
of
also, that's a unicorn thing.
Yes.
If you can find the perfect jump ring when you actually need it, then that's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely don't have one. So you know what happens there is we're just gonna have to add a bead and wire wrap.
Teresa's asking where she can buy chain, and I'm pretty sure she can buy chain from you, right, Kay?
Yes, I oftentimes will. This is one of my ones that I love. So yeah, you can definitely DM the Stars Beads page for anything like that. All right, I gotta pick a bead. Let's see. I'm gonna pick this yellow bead. I wanted it to be small and kind of, or maybe I should do a little teal bead right there.
Cute.
I don't think you can see it. Well. All right, well, you know, teal at least is my favorite color, so I at least got to work with one of my favorites. So.
And you got to work with a color you may not normally choose, right?
Well, you know, since yellow has been really the color of the year, right? I've been actually throwing it in, I threw it into my kit too.
Oh, good.
So you guys are going to see that when it comes out on Monday, the colors that came out.
Awesome. What time is that at?
That's going to be about 3 o'clock is when I run on Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
That's why I kept seeing on yours. I was like, what time that was 3 o'clock. I see 3 o'clock when we're meeting here, but that was Pacific.
Yeah. No, the kickoff party on Mondays at 3:30 Eastern Time. So a little bit after.
Okay. I'm going to apologize right now in case my phone just popped up and said that my phone is overheating.
Oh.
I don't know.
Is it hot where you are?
Well, I guess so, but not like that hot. I guess we've been hanging out for too long.
No. Not true.
So in case I just like shut out or something, I just want you to know.
We'll know what happened.
I will take a picture of this design and post it.
Awesome. That sounds great.
And
Karen says she did not get this creative kit, but the kits are always filled with amazing goodies. So she's a big fan of your kits.
And this, I just have one little wrap, and we're.
Oh, and there she goes. We lost her. Well, that was such a joy to have Kay here, and she'll take a picture of her design and send it over, and we will post it for everyone to be able to see. You can, of course, learn more about Kay at starsbeads.com, I believe is her website, or you can look her up here on Facebook. She has a Facebook group as well as a Facebook page. I see Karen says, oh no, poor Kay. It happens. I know. It's just so funny how things end up working. I'm probably going to pop on later this week on Friday. I don't know what time yet. And I'll open the box that Kay sent me. I'm assuming it'll be here by Friday. You know how the post office is these days. It always takes a million years to get your shipments. So I will be back this week, but start thinking about next week for Customer Appreciation Week. We're going to kick off at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern in our Facebook group, the Softflex VIB Facebook group. Totally free to be there all week and learn from 10 different companies. So you don't have to have any kits. You can just tune in. and check out the content. If you want to get kits, though, some of these companies still have kits, including Kay still has some of her kits. She sold a ton of them, but she's thinking about posting some new colorways. And so hopefully she'll be able to do that tonight. And you'll get some more options for her dagger kits that she's going to be teaching on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. And other companies that are involved include Andrew at Allegory Gallery, Abby at the Bead Place. We've got Elena from Myricks Looms, Joyce from Just Beat It. We have Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. Rebecca from Design and Adorn is doing Kumihimo with Softflex. I know a lot of you are going to really enjoy her project. It's a little bit more advanced, but a beginner can do it too. By all means. We'll have Jamie from the Bead Gallery, who's just a ball of energy and such a joy to talk to. She's going to be with us on Friday. And then, of course, no one better than Nile from Silver Silk, my best beading buddy. He'll be with us on Friday as well next week. And then you'll see Kristen and I throughout the week using the Customer Appreciation Design Kit as well as the Summer Rain Design Kit, which you can pick up on our website now at softflexcompany.com. Kelly, you can purchase chain from Kay in her Facebook group, and Thomas just posted the link. So Kelly was asking on YouTube what company to purchase chain from. And Helen's asking, how do you order the quad? You're going to go to softflexcompany.com. It's right on the homepage. Put the quad, the 4 beading wires into your cart. It'll be one item called the Softflex 2021 Spring Summer Quad. Put it into your shopping cart and automatically the bead mix will pop in for free. It'll just, you don't need a coupon. You don't need any extra anything. It'll just pop in there for free, and then you can check out, or you can add some of the other Butterfly Garden components if you wanted to. And we do free shipping on orders over $49 in the US. So you can work your way up to that free shipping line if you want to do that as well. What else do I have to tell you guys? Thank you for being here today with Kay and myself. We really enjoyed spending some time with you, and I can't wait to see Kay's final design, as I'm sure all of you are excited to see it too. If you want to see how I made this design, go to our Instagram, our Softflex Company Instagram page, and you will find it is an Instagram reel. And then, of course, I will take a picture of my asymmetrical design. And I think it turned out so good, actually. I really like it, strangely enough. And I'll take a picture of that and I'll post it on our Instagram as well. So good to spend time with all of you today. You can find out more about Softflex Company by going to our website, which is softflexcompany.com. Bye, everybody. See you later this week.